But your daddy didn't even want you to marry Lofty.
No, not at first. But he soon come round to the idea, didn't he? I mean, he couldn't get things arranged quick enough. Remember he wanted the big wedding, it weren't me.
Yeah, well, you should have said.
Wouldn't make no difference, would it? Mum, it was like being on a roller coaster. Once you're on it, you couldn't get off.
Certainly managed to get off of it today.
Right. Because if I'd have taken the Lex loot, I would have been dead. When I walked into that church today, and I saw everyone there, and then Lofty, who I didn't recognise him, he seemed like a stranger. I realised I couldn't go through with it.
I wish you'd realised it a few days before.
That's what I'm saying, Mum. It wouldn't have made any difference, would it? It had to go this far. And that's not the only reason.
Eh?
There's something else.
What?
Another person.
Oh, sure.
No, not like that, Mum.
Well, what then?
It's Vicky's dad.
Oh, he's back on the scene again, is he? Well, take my advice and keep a good distance between him and your father.
He never left the scene, Mum.
Do you mean you've been seeing him and all?
Oh, don't be daft. You don't know me at all, do ya? Of course I haven't been seeing him.
Well, what? I don't understand.
I love him, Mum.
What?
I realise that now.
But you told me you didn't love him. You just said it was one of them things.
Yeah, well, maybe it was. But I feel differently now. And if I can't marry him, I don't want to marry anyone.
Oh. Well, what does he think, this father, then? Does he love you?
I think so. Yeah, he probably does in his own way.
Oh. You mean we've got to go through all this again?
Don't have to worry about that, Mum.
Oh, Michelle, I just don't know what you're talking about anymore. Mind you, that's nothing new.
Yeah, well, I don't know either.
Well, I better go down and see what them vultures are up to. They're loving all this.
Mum.
What?
I really am sorry.
Yeah, well...
If you want me and Vicky out, I'll understand. You don't have to say.
No. No, Shell, I don't want you out. We'll manage.
Always another person's sorrow. It's always another person's joy.
What are you rabbiting on about?
Penny?
Then?
Yeah, he thought the Vic was going to be empty today. All of a sudden, there's like Piccadilly Circus.
Not about Paulie and Arthur, is it?
Nothing can help him much at the moment, is it?
A bit of cash might. Whoever Arthur brought the money, he's going to have to pay them back.
Well, that's a fact of life, Kath. See, but that will crack me gaps.
It'd be nice if we could just chip in a bit.
Us?
Yeah, us.
Yeah, it would be nice, but we can't.
Why not? They're family. If they had it, they'd do it for us.
I'd do the same for them if I had it. We can't afford it, love.
I'll give over.
Oh, no, I'm serious.
You've always got a few bob stashed away somewhere.
Yeah, but not anymore, I haven't.
I don't follow you.
Look, I can't help today because I haven't got any spare cash. The only good thing that's come out today is I didn't know that video gear. We said it was a parrot if I had to blink and waste money on that.
Were you taking up gambling or something?
Oh, I wish I had. That I could do something about.
Well, what is it then?
That's not doing the business, Kath.
Well, how come?
That's this and that.
Yeah, but like what?
Look, all this credit card supermarket business ain't helping.
What credit card bit?
Look, people are buying food now on plastic. One of the old British economy shop, people are paying for things with money they haven't got.
And you reckon that's what's hitting us?
Well, that and those delivery services that are going on around. It's just not hitting us, Kath. I was talking to some of the boys down the garden. Seems everybody's feeling it.
Suppose we shouldn't have had that holiday.
Yeah, there's no point in worrying about it, is it? We had a great time, eh? That's all that matters. Mind you, have to get rid of our Ian.
Eh?
Well, I mean, it does cost a few bob.
You're not serious, are you?
Of course not. He ain't cheap to run, is he? I mean, clothes, food,
Oh,
college...
come on, Pete. It can't cost that much.
Not as much as Michelle just cost.
Well, hello, Kath.
Thought you was meant to be ill.
Oh, I was shocked into action by the news. I thought I'd better come in and do my bit.
Right.
Yeah. It's a bit of a turn-up, isn't it?
What?
Oh, the marriage not occurring, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'm rather sorry I didn't go now.
Why?
Well, it's not every day you see a groom jilted before your very eyes, left high and dry for another man.
What you talking about?
Oh, Michelle going off with another fella.
Who told you that?
It stands to reason.
Well, it stands wrong then, don't it?
Mrs. Douglas? Yeah, I believe you've got a booking there for a Mr. and Mrs. Holloway. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm afraid they're going to have to cancel due to illness. Yeah, I'm ever so sorry. Well, yeah. Pardon? No, I'm sorry, it won't. Yeah, I realise that. Okay, yeah. Thanks very much. Bye.
See how one sin breeds another?
Come again?
Well, if Michelle hadn't committed a certain act outside of wedlock, then she'd never have contemplated marrying Lofty, and you wouldn't have had to lie cancelling their honeymoon.
Yeah, well, if I thought like you, Doc, I'd really worry. Lofty?
Hello, Kath.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I was just doing some laundry, you know, my shirt and that from this morning.
Oh, look, I'll do that for you if you want.
No, thanks.
I'll make sure your aunt and her friend got a call, all right?
Yeah, thanks.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
It was nothing personal, you know.
Oh, no.
Shell thinks the world of you.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do,
Yeah, thanks.
I'll just ask.
Yeah, I will do.
Where's Simon?
I think he went to the pub to get changed.
Look, why don't me and you go for a drink, eh? Somewhere else. And
Thanks, Kath.
I just thought you might want to get...
Kath.
I know, Loft.
Well, if you ask me, Lofty, I reckon you had a lucky escape. Well, I mean, any girl that gets herself in that sort of trouble when she's 16, she don't deserve a lot out of life.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Michelle, it's all you can expect of her, leaving you standing at the altar. I mean, how
Shut
you
up, Doc.
What?
Shut up! Don't you ever say anything about her ever again!
I'll give you an handy later if you like.
Oh, would you, Kath? Only Den's done another Houdini on me.
Oh, not today.
Yes, today. He doesn't let weddings, funerals or christenings stand between him and his sex life.
Well, at least you know him.
Yes, I do. And he's got something brewing at the moment.
What?
He's after a second tenancy. And I want to know why.
Well, I suppose he's just thinking of expanding. Seems you've got to spread your wings to survive these days.
That ain't the only thing he's thinking of spreading. You've got another 2 minutes yet.
Me and Pete are going to have to do something.
What do you mean?
Going to have to look for other ways of making money.
Well, things ain't that bad, are they?
According to him, they are. I told him he ought to start working harder.
If Den tells me I'm going to have to start working harder and run 2 pubs instead of 1, he's got another thing coming.
Trouble is, I know you, Ange. If it came down to it, you'd do it.
Not this time, babe. I'm just not up to it.
Oh, get out.
No, I'm serious. Ever since me and Sharon got back from our holidays, I've been feeling dreadful.
Oh, that's called after holiday blues. Everybody gets them.
No, not like this. I had to go and see the doctor.
What's he saying?
Well, he took some blood tests, said come back next week, and then had to go about the booze.
Well,
Well, what?
oh, you do knock it back a bit.
Whose side you on?
Yours. That's why I think you should try slowing down. Don't you think so?
I'll tell you what I think. I think nobody knows what it's like living here, day in, day out, week after week.
All right, all right!
Every time I think everything's all right, he finds another way of punching me in the ribs. I tell you, Kath, I'm going to swing for him one of these days. I mean, I do my best. I work hard, don't I? I don't smoke, I don't gamble. All I do is I like a drink sometimes. But I've got to have something or I'll end up climbing the walls.
Oh, I know, Ange. But you've always got me. Why don't you give it a try, eh? I'll help you. Try cutting down a bit to start with. Allow yourself, say, 2 drinks a night. How about that, eh?
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, go on, show 'em.
All right, I'll give it a try, eh?
Oh, do you want me to open up?
Yes, let the animals in.
Oh, Simon.
Yeah?
Do you know where Lofty is?
He's over at his place.
Wrong. He's in the laundrette. Now stop dolling yourself up, will you, and go and sort him out.
Well, how? I mean, all the books about the best man duties don't tell you what to do when the whole thing goes wrong.
Well, then try using your head, eh? Take him for a drink, do anything. Just don't let him think about it.
Men, eh? I tell you what, I think the male species got half its brain missing.
I think you're right.
You know what? They'll probably give Michelle a medal for what she's done today.
Now, Riley. Start to face the music. Rowley! Rowley, come here! Rowley, come here!
I hope you don't mind, Ange, but Sue and Annie are going to be bringing some of the food across.
No, I don't mind.
Well, it seems stupid to waste it. Paulie and I are going to be living on sausage rolls as it is.
How many is that, your Two, when you're counting. Thank you, my darling.
Please yourself.
Oh, you call it a disgrace. No, this is rather nice, actually. I meant all this. Marriage is a holy sacrament. Is it? Well, of course it is. And this lot turned it into a pagan festival. Oh, I don't know. I think they're just eating up the leftovers. Well, anyway, I'm going to ask my daughter about it. I don't know what was it to give it to her in the first place.
Finished now? Well, I've got to keep getting them back, otherwise they'll run out.
Yeah. Dot says this is like a pagan festival.
Does she?
Yes. Well, you see, marriage is an holy sacrifice.
I'll go along with that.
I still don't see why you rehearsed without me. We weren't rehearsing, we were just mucking about.
So when we do the number for real, it better sound 10 times better with you playing.
No, don't worry, it will do.
We're not having much luck with our gigs, are we?
Well, put it this way, Kelvin. It can only get better, can't it?
Yeah, because so far we've knackered the lights in the Vic and caused the bride to do a runner.
Well, let's hope we don't play at Greenham Common, because it probably cause a war.
Blimey, he's got more bottle than I got, I tell you.
2 pints of alcohol, please.
Sure you can. Come in here. You all right?
Yeah.
These are on the ass then.
Thanks, Ange.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, it was just one of them things.
Sue, you better all buy the sandwiches, don't What's the big idea?
Which way?
Bringing him in here.
You told me to take for a drink, Kat.
Yeah, but not in here. I mean somewhere where he wouldn't think of her. It's like Michelle Fowler fan club in here.
Yeah, but we're his mates too, aren't we?
Come on, quick. What if I love to your drink?
I hardly say no, can I?
Do me a favour. Just make sure when you decide to get married, you got the right bloke, all right? Try. Cheers.
Sure you've only had 2?
Hey? Positive. Absolutely positive I've only had 2. Mind you, you didn't say how big they could be.
Can I have a cake?
I'm going to take him up to bed now, Arthur.